Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button down below as well as the bell notification so that you will know every time I upload a new video. And if you're not new to my channel, then welcome back and thank you for sticking around. I know it has been ages since I have posted anything. I want to say maybe like 6 months, and I'll do another video on that later. That's not what this video is going to be about. Lots has gone on though. So today I am here per Poshmark. Poshmark is a reselling app, and I have partnered with them today. They're sponsoring this video for me to be able to bring you guys my 5 tips and tricks to a successful Poshmark and how to make some money. So if you want to know my 5 favorite tips, then stick around. Alright guys, so my first tip is probably the most basic one, but I do think it's extremely important, and that's to take good, clear pictures. So the way that you sell on Poshmark is you have an item laying around your house. You don't have to like go out and thrift things. You don't have to go out and spend money to do this. You just take unused clothes, things that you don't want anymore, things that are just taking up space, cluttering, and you list those and you sell them to other people. The biggest thing is that you want to take clear pictures. You can do it on your camera, you can do it on your phone. The easiest way I've found is to do it on my phone because you literally can have the app right on your phone. That's what the app looks like. And so when you open up the app, you're gonna see these little icons here at the bottom, and you'll tap sell when you have a new item that you want to post. So this little screen is going to pop up, and you can take your pictures right on your camera. So you don't have to use a camera, you don't have to use anything other than your little handheld device. So it's perfect. But you want to make sure that your photos are clear. So you can go into somebody's closet and it's super unorganized, the pictures aren't very clear, it's dark, they're shadowy, there's pilling, and you can tell the items aren't clean. You don't want that to be your closet. And I apologize for looking down so much. I do have some notes here on my phone. It's just got my little tips and tricks here, so I will be occasionally looking down. But yeah, so you want to take clear pictures. You want to make sure that your backgrounds are clean. My preference to take photos is with a white background because I feel like when you tap your screen to adjust the lighting around the focus point. I feel like a white background really allows the items to pop. So I like to do a white background, and you want to make sure that your items aren't wrinkled. And I know that a lot of people talk about not doing flat lays. If you don't know what a flat lay is, it's when you lay your item down on the floor. So if you have a shirt, you're laying it flat on the floor and taking your pictures from like up high like this, so straight on. A lot of people say not to do flat lays, but I found that that works just fine for me. Some people prefer to do a hanger and like hang something on the wall. However you want to do it is totally fine. Play around with it and see what works for you. But make sure your items aren't wrinkled, make sure there's no pilling, make sure there's no like cat hair or dog hair, or if you have pets, make sure that there's no fur on the items. And yeah, just make sure that they look good. So that's one key part to my first tip. The second one is to keep your closet organized. So if you have, say you have shirts and sweaters and pants and shorts and shoes, try to organize your closet by items. So have a section for tops, have a section for pants, have a section for shorts, etc., etc. You don't want people to have to sift through your closet and spend all day organizing their own stuff, like the stuff that they want to buy. Make sure that you have it organized for them so that you make the purchasing experience easy. Step number 2, this is going to kind of encompass one whole aspect of Poshmark, so that's the option to bundle items. So bundling is when a customer comes in and they see two, three, four, 5 and up items that they'd like to buy all at once. And so they can bundle all of those items together and then only have to pay shipping one time. The best way to encourage people to bundle is to keep your closet very well stocked. So you want to find your niche. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Your niche. Find a niche and stick to it, but have a good variety within that niche. So for example, my closet, and I will leave the link down below to my closet if you want to check that out. My niche is pretty much in women's clothing and children's clothing because my son, he outgrows stuff, so I try to sell that stuff off so it's not just laying around my house. So that's my niche, but I'm not just focusing on like infant onesies, and I'm not just focusing on women's tops. I have a wide variety of things within that niche to be able to offer to my customers. So if they want to come in and they see a 12-month onesie, they don't just have one 12-month onesie to pick from. They have 10 or 20 or however many. I don't have a ton of listings up. I think I have like 96 listings, but there's still a pretty good variety within there, so it encourages people to bundle. So my third tip, and this is a really big one because this is kind of what the app is based on. This is like the foundation for the app, and that's to share. So you want to make sure that you are sharing the items in your closet as well as the items in other people's closets. So a lot of people will say, you know, that it doesn't matter how many times you share another closet's items. It only matters that you share your items, because the more you share your items, the more you're getting your items out there. I have to slightly disagree with that, and that's because in my personal Poshmark experience, I see more sales when I share other people's items as well as sharing my own. Focus on yours more, I will give it that, but I do think that it's very important to share other people's items as well. So when I go into somebody else's closet and I see that they have, you know, 13,000 followers, but they've only shared 10,000 items, where there's another closet that has 13,000 followers, but they've shared 26,000 items, that to me shows me that they're invested in other people's closets and not just in their own. So I feel more confident that if I share one of their things, they're going to share one of my things. And they have 26,000 followers, so that's potentially 26,000 people that are going to see my item, whereas I only have 7,000 followers, so I'm reaching a wider audience by sharing that other Posher's closet. My fourth tip is to follow your followers. I cannot express this enough. Follow your followers. A lot of people don't follow their followers because they don't want their newsfeed piled up with items that they don't like, blah, blah, blah. I get it, but follow your followers. There is an algorithm in Poshmark, and I kid you not, when I started, I used to not follow my followers a whole bunch because of that same reason. I didn't want a bunch of things in my closet, in my newsfeed that I wasn't into. I don't really like seeing jewelry in my newsfeed because it's not something that I'm on Poshmark for. I'm there for clothing and shoes. But once I started following my followers, game changing. It was like it triggered something in the Poshmark algorithm, and all of a sudden I started getting way more followers in one day, and I started getting way more people sharing my items. It was just like this weird boom that happened when I started to follow all of my followers. So there's something else that I can do another video on called the 30-minute method, but this kind of falls into that 30-minute method, following your followers. Take some time out of your day to follow all of the people that follow you. I cannot express it enough. So my last tip, tip number 5, is to not discount your items as soon as you notice they're not selling. So one of the perks about Poshmark is that you have really good control over what you're selling your items at. So if I've gone in and, you know, I have a pair of jeans listed in my closet for, I really want to make $20 on them. I probably am going to go in and list them at about $20 more, so maybe at 40, or depending on their condition, 35. And that's because you can gradually discount your items as they gain an audience. When I first started Poshmark, I was like 2 days into having an item up, and oh my God, nobody's liking my item, nobody's buying it, I need to discount it, nobody likes the price. Don't make that mistake. It will sell. The right buyer will come along. You have to give it time. Sometimes items take a little bit longer. Maybe they're not in season. Maybe it's just not the right brand. Wait it out. I promise you somebody will come along and surprise you, and they will buy that item. Now, another reason to list your items high and wait for that opportunity to discount it is because buyers will come in and they won't like the price off the bat, so they will offer you a certain amount. If I have something listed at 40, I can kind of expect that no one's going to want to buy my used item at $40. So I'm going to expect that somebody is going to come in and offer me maybe 15 for them, or 20, which is what I really wanted to make, is $20, right? So I wait for that to happen. I wait for the item to gain an audience. As people start to like the item, I'm gonna offer them a discount. I'm gonna go into the app and I'll show you guys how that works. I'm gonna open up my app right now. So this item, for example, has been in my closet, I wanna say for, gosh, I don't know, maybe a month, and it hasn't moved. But my price is really high. So originally I bought this item for $30 and I have it listed at $25. But I have gradually lowered the price on this item based on the amount of people that are liking it. So I don't know if you can see that number, but I think it says 10 or 11. So there are 10 or 11, there's 10. There are 10 people who have liked that item that when I go in and I hit this button down here that says price drop, when I tap that, it's gonna give me an option to directly send them an offer. There's the offer to likers option here. So I'm gonna click on that and then this screen is gonna pop up. And what that allows you to do is give them a discount off the initial price of $25 and a shipping discount. Offers to likers always come with a shipping discount. So you have an option to do discounted shipping of $4.99 or free shipping, which comes out of your, all of that comes out of your pocket. So you're paying the $1 something for the $4.99 or the $6.79 for them to get free shipping. So that's how that works. And then you're more likely to get somebody to buy that item once you've discounted it and offered them a good shipping deal. So those are my 5 biggest tips. Again, to go over them really quick. Number 1 is to take good pictures and keep your closet organized. Number 2, make your closet easy to bundle. Find your niche, have a wide variety within that niche so that you encourage people to buy more than just one item at a time. Number 3, make sure to share your closet and community share. I don't care what other people say, you have to community share as much as you share your own. And number 4, make sure, probably if there's anything you take away from this, make sure to follow your followers. I don't care if people say followers don't matter, people are searching and buying through the search bar. No. I mean, yes, but follow those followers back. I promise you it triggers something in the algorithm. And then the last one, number 5, don't be quick to discount items just because they haven't moved as quickly as you want them to. Give it some time, the right buyer will come along. So I really want to thank Poshmark for giving me the opportunity to make this video for you guys. So if you guys are interested in downloading this app for yourselves, I highly encourage it. It's been kind of a game-changing side gig for me. You can use my referral code down in the description bar and it'll give you $5 in Posh credit to use towards your first purchase in the app. So again, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.